Bobby Eaton.
Wow.
Sam's nodding his head in agreement. Yes. Chris Jericho's right. He's correct.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's for your home personal use, isn't it?
What is?
What you're videotaping.
Well, there'll be like a few clips.
Are you going to invite your little friends over for like a WrestleMania?
I don't have.
And then go, by the way, before WrestleMania, I just want to show you a few of my like home movies. You might enjoy Chris Jericho. Here, and then you'll play that, and your friends will be like, "Wow, you're neato."
No, I'm not 8.
The rusty. What did you call him, Patrice? The rusty-haired. What did you say?
Rusty-headed white little Negro. Rusty-headed little Negro.
Poor Sam.
Sam was related to Thomas Jefferson, and it's true. He looked up his genealogy.
Wow.
And we all know Thomas Jefferson did partake in a little, kind of went out into the.
You sure it wasn't George Jefferson?
Sherman Hemsley fucked his mom in the back of the Buick.
So that's funny.
No, that didn't happen.
Oh, okay. We were waiting for an answer.
Do you want to ask Chris Jericho a question?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. Does it make you feel good to know that after like being gone for 2 years, that there's this much hype about just a possible comeback, that knowing that you still have?
It wouldn't make anyone feel good to know that they're wanted or appreciated in what they do.
I hate it.
Oh,
You're fired.
you're fired from the Than and Sam show for such a stupid question. Go ahead, ask him another question. Ask him another stupid question.
What kind of ambiguous question was that? That question.
It was, first of all, it started as a yes or no question. Do you think it's like yes or no?
What
no
a
matter what.
fucking shitty question.
And then as you went into it, you took no out of the mix. All he could say was yes.
Ask him how big he's packing. Something interesting like, wow.
Try again, Sam.
That's interesting.
Try again.
Yeah.
Okay, try something else.
Who has the biggest monster in the business in terms of you just go, what the fuck?
There's a guy called Too Cold Scorpio.
2 cold Scorpios packing the monster wood?
Radiator hose.
That's fucking figures.
Ridiculous.
That's fucking figures.
Ridiculous.
Why,
And there
who
was
is he?
He just is a funny-looking black dude, and funny-looking black dudes just got a monster wood, man. Baby arm.
Played like a 70s
baby's
pimp
arm
for a
holding
while.
an apple.
Holy shit. 2 cold fucking score. That's why he did that move where he flipped. Because he just would have something
just would
protecting him right, and right on his balls. Blow!
Yeah, the momentum from the unit take him right over. Exactly.
That's all right. My balls get me from dying, nigga.
Okay, Sam.
Okay. When I was a child, I saw something. Go ahead.
Last week, would you ever allow Ralphus to return?
Ralphus was my weird sidekick guy that he used to drive the truck around, drive the lights, and he had like no front teeth and had these spike incisors that stuck out of the side of his teeth like punji sticks from Vietnam. And I dressed him in a half shirt that said Jericho Personal Security, and he was just this weird guy that used to just come to the ring with me as kind of a funny thing.
You still alive?
I don't know where he is, man. He got weird. He was like just a truck driver. The next thing you know, like girls were talking to him and people were chanting for him. I'd be getting like really big heat with the crowd, like, you know, you suck, and then turn around and people would be cheering because Ralph was on the other side, like waving at the crowd. And I said, you can't wave at the crowd. We're bad guys, but these guys they're nice people. They're cheering for me. They're very friendly. You hate them. No, they're really nice. This guy just didn't get it. So I don't really know what happened to him, but he was literally a truck driver one week. The next week he was on TV and everyone was chanting his name. And I really don't think he really understood what was going on. Like, he was banging broads in his truck outside of the arena. He would be taking flowers from girls like at ringside. Like, people just went nuts for him.
Time of his life.
Exactly. Now he's wondering, I don't know what happened. It was fun, but I don't know what happened now.
So I guess the answer is no.
No.
Another
Jeez,
yes.
he had to make some interesting.
Exactly. I'm doing the best I can.
Why don't you ask him what hair care products he uses? Because his hair looks lovely.
2 hours we've been here, and that's the best you got. Give me something better, man.
Not even 2 hours we've been here. You're a fucking wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Years. All the stuff that's went down today, fun stuff, heavy stuff, everything in between, and you ask me, do you like your fans?
If I had asked Patrice's penis question, I would have been considered a gay guy.
You just can't win, Sam.
No, I don't know.
Thank you for your question, Sam. I appreciate it.
Sam. Just ask a goddamn question that somebody wants to goddamn hear. Like, if they were here, you ask a question for them to do.
After your question, 5 people turned up their radios to get the answer.
That's 5 people, though. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's wonderful. We're talking to 1 million.
Nothing.
Let's go. Give him another one.
Last chance.
If he's not your favorite wrestler, ask him something interesting about your favorite wrestler that you want to know about.
Well, he is one of my favorite wrestlers.
So then ask him a favorite wrestler question.
How about,
Not a
Sam, man.
Not a newborn infant question. It's like a 3-year-old. Mr. Jericho. He has to be fake with you right now. You're making him sick.
am I making you sick?
He's not going to say that because he knows that he's a good guy.
You ask me anything you want, bro.
what
Here's
I'm
your
saying?
last question.
See,
And
but-
Patrice is right, by the way.
Think about this, Sam. Think that a lot of wrestling message boards, no matter what we do, if we mention wrestling, the boards get slammed. Now, they, of course, with everything that's been said and stuff today, there's going to be a lot of information on Chris Jericho on the message boards. You have the opportunity now to ask him a question that's going to end up on all these boards. You'll be kind of like a wrestling board celebrity.
Oh, wow.
But it's got to be a good question.
Yeah.
Why is that a pressure question? I don't understand. What the hell is the matter with you?
Did you feel slighted when you were kind of pushed out of the main event scene towards the end? I mean, right at the end you were banging on main event.
Wow. Horrible to horrible.
Wow.
When you were pushed into middle cards, how did it make your life feel shit? Yikes. That's what he was saving up for.
Wow. I'm saying I thought that you should have been the main event.
When you're on the road to has-been-dom, was it really rough to...
Next stop's the real life.
Now.
And it's just the same question he asked, except for now it's uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, hey, do you enjoy when you do the moonsaw? Yes, I do. Do you enjoy when you would bump down to middle card and wrestling right before the guy who dressed as the Green Lantern?
Do you like cake?
How do you feel to wrestle? How do you feel to wrestle without the TV cameras on?
How do you feel to be in the high school gymnasium?
How did it feel to wrestle on the Allentown wrestling tour?
When you went from main eventer to jobber before the cameras came on.
The guy just like a Green Lantern.
When you started being Gangrel's
Did it bother you when all?
tag team partner.
Did it bother you?
Oh, God, did he suck?
when they made you put in vampire teeth with Gangrel.
Here's a literal Vince story. You're talking about Vince firing people. Here's a Vince story. Gangrel was a vampire guy, for people that don't know, and he had one of the coolest ring entrances. Right, he would come up from the bottom, fire, and he looked cool.
He had something, that
but
guy.
just wrestling wise, it just wasn't there. But he wore a shirt. And they kind of didn't know about it anyways. And he was wrestling, and he took a bump. And when he took a bump, his shirt came up. And I was sitting right by Vince. Vince was watching the show. And this big roll of flab came out of the shirt. And Vince looked at it and went, ugh. The next week, fired.
You want to eat like a pig? You can live with them. You're fired. That's right. Pack your stuff and get out. You and your fat roll. Leave.
Just picture that.
That's disgusting. You want to represent me? Get out.
I can't believe what a fucking mediocre nobody Sam is right now. Just nothing.
Stinking up the joint with these fucking questions.
Nothing.
He's had time to think now.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Just picture all the websites that are going to have this question.
And then
today.
Sam asked.
And then Sam asked.
This
It's
is
gonna be
great.
on all
It's
the
great
wrestling
for you.
sites. Let's go.
What was politically? What was it like between the differences between the WCW locker room and the WWE locker room?
Bigger
That's not a bad question. That's not a bad question at
That
all.
is a
See,
good
there you go.
question.
After 5 tries, you got one.
That's a good question. That was a good question.
WCW was very strange. It was very much a hierarchy. Wherever you came in is where you stayed, like an Indian caste system or something along those lines. So all the guys like the Hogan and those guys, they were kind of running the show. And guys like myself, even though we were working hard and people were into it, didn't ever really get any care or respect from the office. And that's the reason why I was able to kind of get over a little bit, because nobody cared what I said. Can I go say a promo for 30 seconds? Yes, you can. I'd go to the ring, say a promo, say a bunch of bullshit. People would like it, but no one was paying any attention to me because I was just lowly Chris Jericho. So the politics, it's almost like they had everything, but really squandered it. It was like a millionaire who spends all his money on hookers and blow, and then says, "I didn't put any away for the future." That was WCW. When I went to WWE, it was a whole new world. Everybody had an angle. Everyone had respect. Vince McMahon knows the name of the popcorn vendor all the way up to the world champion. Eric Bischoff never really said anything and would kind of really be sequestered off with his guys, and it was a real like high school. Everybody sat with themselves.
Is Bischoff still there?
In WWE, no, he's not. No, I don't think he's there anymore. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
And let me ask you: is Coach and all these guys that are being put over as like GMs and da-da-da, is there any of them that actually make matches or like Teddy Long or anything, or it's just all?
No, that's all show.
It's all show.
Yeah, it's all show. And you should know that, Patrice.
I know that, but they do. Like Jim Ross, when I was there, Jim Ross was big boy. Like Jim Ross was like
he was the head of talent relations.
He was big boy. He was a big boy, but all he was on tape was the guy with the he was like doing his thing. And
oh my God, King! Amazing.
That's what he. But he was
my God.
I tell you, a guy that was an asshole when I was there, treated me like shit. Was the other big boy? It was Vince, and there was another motherfucker who was really the man.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. and he looked at Vince when I was on the plane and went, "What the fuck is this nigga doing on the plane?" Don't let him on the plane. I like saying nigga.
Who was it?
Was it Kevin
Dunn?
Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn.
God, he treated me like dog shit. Kevin Dunn.
Well, he's the executive producer of all the shows. So if he was treating you like shit, you don't have long to last.
It was just awful. He looked me up and he wouldn't even speak to me.